How's it going? How are you doing? Hello, friend. Okay, so yes, I guess I should make sure that everything's working. Can you hear me? Oh yeah, okay. Hi! Yeah, so I'm running a contest, a giveaway, a promotion. If you would like to win over $125 worth of free computer programs like Adobe Acrobat, Premiere, Photoshop, etc., please go to my channel, check out the featured video, or type in giveaway and you'll be able to find the contest details. So yes, please participate. Thank you to those who have already participated. This is going on until Valentine's Day, like the day before. So please, time to participate because you can get over $125 worth of stuff, which is pretty sweet. So, I am making this video today about Noob Saibot because I was requested to make like an AI battle guide for Noob, but I feel like it's like for me personally, it's very hard to understand the character unless I create a single player version first. Something where I can use him and understand what his abilities are all about. So, okay, so this is just part one of two videos. There will be a second video coming out later today regarding this AI battle guide, but I just wanted to cover this basic fundamental stuff first regarding Noob. Oh, hi. Hello there, whoever joined. Thank you so much. God bless you. Thank you for taking time to watch this. So yes, I am trying to create here an AI build for Noob that is, I guess, somewhat superior to this regular 30-30 combos reversal. This one in grappling really does differences. Really does differences. In fact, I was actually experimenting with this. So I feel like it's very necessary to talk about these AI presets. Actually, let's start with the abilities first. These abilities first. Thank you so much, Enigma Studios, for this recommendation. These abilities seem to go very nicely together for getting combos. So, like the Air Teleslam, Shadow Portals, people typically use the Air Teleslam. The Shadow Portals allows for great extension of combos because you're already standing there, so he just does a little dash forward, and then he can extend the combo. The Sickle Snag, I would say, is very out of like all of the third abilities you could essentially put on him, like any of the other ones are just going to be a little weird to pull off. So Sickle Toss, Shadow Slide, these air type moves and these slide type moves, they would work better with like a rush down move set. But the hope with this AI build is to just use him for everything in Towers of Time, use him without using consumables, do those boss towers on normal difficulty without consumables, and he does that just fine. He does that just fine. So, okay, that's enough about the abilities. Sickle Snag, I think, is very interesting. Yeah, Shadow Portals, you're gonna want these three. And it's not a preset, so this is just completely different. So thank you again, Mr. Enigma. Now, me and Enigma had a conversation about these AI attribute points, and I disagreed with him on what he was doing. His proposition was to do 30 combos, 30 grappling. And truly, honestly, if you do go with 30 combos, 30 grappling, you will see such high numbers with the combos. I saw him go over 500 with a combo, but that's also with the augments, and we have to get to that as well. So, yes, if you are very interested in just showing off, you could just do 30 combos, 30 grappling. But I find that the survivability is not there for Mr. Noob when he's playing on very hard, like doing a classic tower. And ultimately, like the request was to do an AI battle guide. So you have to imagine this guy going up against a 30 combo, 30 reversal, Noob, and Sonya. So I found that this AI distribution of set points, he worked well in very hard, he worked well against the boss towers, and he worked well in AI battle. So I would say that this is probably more versatile, this AI attribute points, but like I said, if you're interested in doing just max damage, not really interested about survivability, go 30 grappling, 30 combos. Now, to explain why this is done like so. Grappling. If he goes to 5, he's not doing his ideal combos. It seems like in order to have ideal combos and ideal like survivability, you're going to need high amounts of combos and reversal. This one in grappling is mainly because you have equipped here this sickle snag. So he will pull off the sickle snag and he will go up to like 460 in a combo with the augments. That's what I'm getting consistently off this build. 460, 450. I'm very pleased with that. I know he can go higher, but the survivability isn't there, and that's a trade-off that you have to be aware of. But for the purposes of like just Towers of Time, I would say that you could take out the 1 in zoning and do it like this: 30, 29, 1 in grappling. The one, it sounds so silly. I always think about that. Like, what is that one really going to do? But he actually does different things as opposed to 30 combos, 30 reversals. So not only does this increase the chances of throw escapes, like, for instance, if you were to go into an AI battle, and I know that that's going to be in the other video, but if you go up against, like, a 15, 15, 15 character, like, they're going to go for throws, and if you don't have that one, he's not going to throw escape, but he has a really nice uppercut. So you want to see, like, the uppercut being used, and all of that good stuff. But if he goes higher than 4 in grappling, like, you can pull this down to like so. Put that at 26. If he goes higher than 4, the whole entire behavior just completely changes. So I would say if you're interested in Towers of Time, doing things without using consumables with Mr. Noob Saibot, like this is where you can play around with. But you know what? There's always room for improvement. If you have any ideas or comments, please let me know, because I'm always open to suggestions, and I really do try to try out all of the different builds that everyone suggests to me. Some of them are good, some of them are okay, some of them are bad. But like Mr. Enigma, he had a really good set of abilities, and I think with this AI behavior, it just makes it even better. Even better. So, okay, so this is a 2-for-1 video. Normally, I would just do one on the AI builds, but we're also going to talk about the augments, because I've been grinding Mr. Noob Saibot to try and get some nice augments for him, and unfortunately in single player, he doesn't really have a lot of options, at least from my point of view. You may see things differently, but for me, the most important defensive buff in this game are these physical resistances, and Noob Saibot is blessed in the fact that he gets physical resistances at all. If you don't get a physical resist here, you're gonna get a blood resist. And really, quite often, how do you run across blood modifiers? I mean, they come sometimes in Towers of Time, but I feel like for characters' general durability, these ones that have physical resist, they are blessed. So how is he blessed? This augment that he has here is pretty good. Pretty good. I don't have Shadow Slide equipped on this noob. I mean, you could change around the AI build and put on Shadow Slide, but I don't think you would get the benefit. I think the true benefit of this augment is the plus 4.5% global damage, which is the maximum that a character can get from an augment other than Cetrion, and you're getting a nice plus 10 physical resist. So when you double up these augments, you're getting 20. Now, this isn't as crazy as Devora or Jax. It's not as crazy as Devora or Jax, but Noob is very, I guess he's he's a noobish character for noobish players. Please forgive me, my friend, he's level 15 and he plays as Noob. And then I tease him and I call him a noob. Why not? So, okay, so the next thing, this mask, he has some options here. And I mean, there are things that he increases his damage where it's above, where both gauges are above half. So, I have this equipped here mainly for the physical resistance, because this is the only other, like, gear piece that takes, physical resistance augments. As well, I have here equipped the only two options that I have available. I don't even have doubles of either of these. And if you know anything about me, I grind a lot. So getting some of these augments are very hard, which is stupid. They should just make it easy. So, there's better versions of the Shadow Slide, like for instance, like you see here, Shadow Slide inflicts 9% additional damage. But, the 6% one, it also goes into the sickle, so we have the mask. We have this mask version. And honestly, if you're a skilled new player who knows your combos, go with two of these augments, the Creeping Shade, because this is better for, like, any player other than me, because all I know is how to down two. But, if you're like me and all you can do is down two, having two of these fading lights would be more beneficial, because you're not amplifying anything, and you're gonna get, like, a straight damage buff to all of your attacks. So that's pretty nice. This is not the most global damage that he can get off the mask. The mask can go up to plus 3% each per augment, but once again, physical resistance is very important in this game, because basically every attack is a physical attack. Yeah, okay, so now we come to this one. I also don't have a lot of augments here, so the maximum global damage that he can put here is 1.5%. That's alright. It's not 3, it's not 4.5, but if you have two of the Eternal Sweeps, I would say it's better with the build, because he uses the Teleslam as opposed to the Sickle Toss, but, you know, just in the interest of just, like, I don't want to grind forever. I want to play with the character. So yes, enough of me talking about him. Let's actually get into it. So my standard for trying to get things done, in basically anything, is going to the classic towers, and we're gonna set it to very hard. So, like, I've done this, like, test with basically every AI build that I do. But Noob Saibot probably does it the best, which makes me very sad for my other characters. Why is Noob so good? Okay, I don't understand. Anyways, let's put it on very hard. And specifically before this video, I was testing Noob and Sonya. And I was also using the variation with 1 in zoning, 28 reversal, and he killed them, he crushed them, was so impressed with this noob. So impressed with this noob. So let's just get through some of these matches. Hopefully I can show you the numbers. The numbers that I consistently see for him is like 450, 460, but he uses up both meters. See, 466. And that's both meters. That's just, I don't know about that. Because now he's just so naked, right? Because he's used both of his meters. So either he blocks until he gets a meter back so he can make another combo, or he just has to use like a special move to just try and pick up a kill there. But with the augments, what you're seeing is just like a great increase to the damage that he normally would do. Normally I believe it would be like 430, 401, but you're going well above 450 with both meters burnt. So you have to know that, did you see message with augments I used? I did, Mr. Enigma. I did. So the Umbral Rush, I don't know about that one, because it's only a 3% damage increase for the first 15 hits. And some of those hits can be absorbed by blocking. So I'm really, so I didn't go with that. And plus, for this, I felt that physical resistance was more important to the build as opposed to damage increase, because he's already so good with the abilities that you made, that you chose, Mr. Enigma. So I have here, like, the, damage resistance. He has, I believe it's 25% damage resistance. And he doesn't take damage. Wow, look, 500. Nice. That's very nice. Does yours do more than 500? I've never seen mine go above 500 with the AI attributes. Would be nice to know. Because, like, I do appreciate the fact that your 30 grappling, 30 combos really does pull off some crazy numbers. But I feel like the survivability isn't there. The survivability is there. I used 2 of them, then the others on top make it average 350 per 400 per match every time. But did you see my noob? He did 500. My noob is doing 500. That's a lot of damage. I think with these augments and the AI, like, attribute division of points that I've set for him, he does really well. And, like, for me, like, even getting through very hard, that's one thing, but, like, it's very hard Sonya and very hard Noob that I'm very interested in those matchups, because that's what you see, like, a lot in the AI battle, just because their AIs are just so good. So, the AI battle. I will be having a second video coming up, Mr. Enigma. Hope you tune in for that, because I have discovered some more things about Noob and how he relates to AI battle. Look at that, 472, Mr. Enigma. So much damage. I really do recommend that you use my augments, because it not only gives him the survivability, but it also gives him the damage increase. Right? Yeah, so, yeah, very pleased with how Noob is working out. But I also wanted to show off the fact that Mr. Noob is great in co-op for a low-skill player like myself. Because being low-skill, like, you want these augments and AIs to take you. Can you show your augments after your tower is complete? I'm interested in seeing what you used. I subbed. Oh, thank you, Mr. Enigma. God bless you. God bless you. I subbed back to you, too. Tee. But, yeah, because you like Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy and all of them. Yeah, the Hardy Party. Party Hardy. Woohoo! I'm a big wrestling fan. Big wrestling fan. Gonna be watching Monday Night Raw tonight. Have to get in an hour of Combat League before Raw happens. So excited for that. Yay! Okay, so yeah, I'll show you the augments. Let me get out of this battle. But hopefully you can see he's doing like 500 plus. 500 plus! On average, I would say that it's somewhere between 460 to 500. This is his average. This is what he consistently gets. But yeah, like I said in my message to you, 30 in reversal, like, I see why people do it. Because, I mean, it just works, right? It just fucking works. If it ain't broke, why tinker with it, right? Why fix it? Here we go. Noob. Oh yes, I've named him My Shadow Blows Me. Yes, okay, so, we've got here, this Stalking Shade, Blood Augments. Blood Augments are very... Glad you enjoy my stuff. I looked through yours. Yours very cool stuff. Thank you! Thank you so much. Much appreciated. I do love me, like, a good fight. Which is why I like Mortal Kombat, wrestling, action movies, kung fu movies, all that shit. Love seeing people get a beat down. Okay, alright, so, Stalking Shade. These blood augments, Mr. Enigma, if you've never come across them, these are probably the most powerful augments that you can get in the game for any character. These blood augments are definitely overpowered with their physical resistance. And what this allows, it gives him greater survivability, as well as its global damage buff that you can get from an augment, 4.5. You have 2 of them. It's pretty nice. this complements with the other blood augments that he can put into the mask, where you're getting, it's not as great, it's just plus 5% physical resistance, and I don't know if this is because I have not grinded enough with Noob, that I don't have access to more augments, but from what I can determine, this is what he's got. This is what he's got to work with, and I only got one of each. So I hope you have two, because if you're a better player than I in co-op, like with Noob, then I would say two of the Creeping Shade is better. But for low skill players, I would go with two of the Fading Light. I like that. My name is Cal. Mr. Enigma is my dad. Lol. Okay, Cal. You got it, buddy. It's your dad. Oh, okay. Okay, so, on the Shadow, there's a lot of options that you can go here with. Basically, I was going with anything with a plus 1.5% global damage, because that's the maximum that he can get off of this specific gear piece, 1.5, and the Augment 1.5. So, 2 of that puts you at plus 3. Unfortunately, I don't have 2 of the Teleslams. If I had 2 of these Eternal Sleeps, I would be doing more damage. Which is crazy to think about, right? Whoa. Okay, and, yeah, if I had 2 of the Fading Lights, I would probably be doing more damage, too, with the AI. But I don't have that, yeah. Okay, so, that summons towers. Use tower grind. You can get perfected augments and others hella quick. That summons towers. Yeah, you know what? I have done that before. I just feel like I do too many things in the day. I don't have enough time for these towers. It's just bullshit. So I specifically look for, in Towers of Time, just those single towers, like those boss towers, and there's no other towers. So, like, the whole entire platform is just one tower. And then you get, like, 4 augments from that. I think that's, like, the greatest return on your time investment, because then I don't have to look at the game that often. Okay, alright, so I just wanted to show off how he works in co-op, because he does work in co-op. And now with co-op, you can put whatever abilities you feel most comfortable with, but with these augments, he will be able to withstand a lot. Also, you can get perfected augments for Shrine 15k at high rate. Yes, I am aware of that. Have been trying to get every single combat card and icon. Yeah, I noticed that those Shrine drops are really good for AI battle, because I've gotten a lot of perfected, as you say, augments. But, you know, perfected augments, sometimes they're for use in single player, but most of the time they're for use in AI battle. But, yeah, I just want to show off this dude in co-op, that he's actually useful. So let's get into this tag battle. And I hope, like, I don't know if you have all those augments, Cal. That would be, like, the ones that I showed off, because if you have doubles of the ones that I've specified, you'll be able to do even more damage with your AI build, which is crazy. Crazy. But, you know, it's just tiresome to grind. Mind you, Cal, I'm not grinding just you. I'm grinding all the characters. Damn. I really wish they had, like a collectopedia of all the augments, because that would definitely fill in the gaps of knowledge with this game, but... NetherRealm, they like to keep things... I don't even think they fully understand the augment system themselves. Given that they nerfed it, I feel like someone from NetherRealm is watching me either here or on Reddit. And they're like, oh shit, this stuff is too broken, we gotta get rid of it. Because why on earth would they nerf Jax? Why nerf Jax? I just don't get it. Okay, yeah, so I'm not taking that much damage, I'm also not pressing buttons. But as you see there, the, how do you call it? The, augments from Terminator, he's still working. I'm hoping he'll just, like, teleport, right? That's what I want. Damn it! Get away from me, Scorpion! Like I say, I'm not a new player. I'm just showing off that these augments give you a whole lot of life in comparison to being unaugmented. Because I see a lot of players in co-op, and they don't even know about augments. How do you not know about augments? The game says, like, talks about it. In, like, the, how do you call it? The tooltips or whatever? So, I really suck with Noob. My main is Jade. I'm still doing good, right? That's not only because of Noob's great blood augments, but also because of Terminator's, like, spike damage. Really nice. Oh, that's Mr. Dead. Oh, that's sad. Oh, Newbie, you died. Well, Terminator will pick up a win if I don't even do anything. Yes, I do love my Terminator. Do love to show him off. He is great. Love me a Terminator. I just don't understand how they made these DLC characters so broken out of the box. And then they decide to nerf Jax and Frost. Like, why? Just why? I love skins and gear, but I go for augments more often. I have around hundreds of augments for each character I main. Noob, Scorpion, etc. I wish they had an encyclopedia too. Very good points, Enigma. Very good points, my friend Cal. I do love skins and gear, but yeah, now at this point in the game, I don't really care about that stuff either. Because it's coming at a very slow drip rate, these, like, skins and gears that I'm missing. The augments are definitely more exciting. Like, I think I'm missing spike damage augments for Scorpion. That would be great. That would be great to get. So, yeah, like, thank you so much, Cal. I really enjoy talking to you about this kind of stuff because, you know, I'm making these videos for other fellow people who love this game and love the augment system because, clearly, NetherRealm doesn't even understand what they've got. Doesn't even understand what they've got on their hands. So I hope you have those augments, too, that I showed you, that you can get, like, over 500 damage with Noob, with both meters burned. Keep that in mind. That's, like, the qualifying point. Both offensive gauges are gone. But yes, thank you again, Cal. God bless you. Thank you for the sub. For all of those watching on YouTube for, like, the first time, a like, a comment, a subscribe would be greatly appreciated. I bring lots of these guides to you. And yeah, I just want to make the game easier for everybody because I have my friend who plays this game, and he doesn't understand anything, so I'm hoping this will help him too. I tend to farm augments quite easily using that summon tower method. I enjoy talking to you too. Sweet! I made a friend! Yay! But yes, God bless you, Cal. God bless you to all of those on YouTube. But yes, until next time, like, peace, God bless you, and stay tuned. Like, I'm gonna come back with a second video for how to use Noob and AI battle. So yes, thank you so much. God bless you. Bye. Peace.